Hi, there you are. You found the best resource to help you into the world of Web3 development. My name is Adejima Adebsayo. I'm a software engineer, JavaScript, and I'm a proud Web3 JS ambassador. I'm here to help you transition smoothly from Web2 to Web3 development. This video is made for experienced Web2 developers and enthusiastic beginners who are eager to dive into the Web3 space. By the end of this video, you will know where to find the best resource to learn Web3 development and where to view and explore Web3 source code repositories. All you need is desire to learn and an internet connection to access these resources. Don't forget to join our Discord community and follow Web3JS on Twitter for the latest updates. Let's dive in. Welcome to this exciting journey into the world of Web3. My name is Adijumade Sayo, and I'm a proud Web3 JS ambassador. I'm here to help you transition smoothly from Web2 to Web3 development. This video is made for both experienced Web2 developers. By the way, I'm a software engineer and I code in JavaScript. And if you're like me, this video is good for you and you are eager to transition into Web3 and enthusiastic beginners who are eager to dive into the Web3 space. By the end of this video, you will know where to find the best resource to learn Web3 development and where to view and explore Web3 source code repository. All you need is a desire to learn and an internet connection to access these resources. Don't forget to join our Discord community and follow Web3JS on Twitter for the latest update. So this question has been glaring on my computer screen as well as yours. So how do I get into Web3? Question, and there is no problem. The first thing is that what is Web 1? I mean, before we count 1 to 3, there should be 1. We have static content then, and they are open source in the fact that the information was everywhere and they are permissionless. Anyone could access any kind of information on Web 1. I guess I need to continue. Web 2. Web 2 have permissioned in the sense that you have to be authenticated, you have to log in their sense, and you have to be authorized. They are mostly company run, so each company has their own Web2 platform and they have dynamic content in the sense that you are interacting with the pages. An example, just go to any HTTP, any site, you interact with your site. Those are the privileges that Web2 offer. Now, Web3, drum rolls. Web3 are permissionless. They are ownership economy and their dynamic content in the sense that you are primarily, hold on, ask me what the heck am I saying? You're primarily building on a smart contract. Now, I will explain what I mean. When we talk about Web3, we are talking about having your thought to yourself in this regard. When someone asks me for my thought, this is my thought. Your thought is safe, it's secure to yourself. The moment you share your thought out, they could be gossip, right? But Web3 can make sure that even when you share those thoughts out, they are secure and they are safe. So, the idea of building on digital currency that helps you to run transactions, just the idea of having the same transactions or sending data from a front-end application if you're coming from a Web2 background, so like a database. And that database right now is in form of blockchain technology. So we have cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. And these smart contracts are applications that we build to um, upon all these technologies. They are set of instruction executed in a decentralized way without need for third party. As simple as it is that you are having every sense of ownership and you're building upon a technology. Now, you can do this and then you've come to the right place. This is the different paths you can take to be a Web3 developer today. Remember, when we talk about Web3 development, we are talking about applications. You have your normal applications, right? You have the normal ones you interact with. So don't think too far. They are just built on a technology called the blockchain and are called decentralized application in the sense that everyone sees through what they are doing. It's not complex stuff. If I say nodes, yes. So every node interacts with each other. Is like I'm communicating with somebody, and yet everything is open. Transactions are more secured, and you have your sense of ownership. So they can be called dApps or decentralized application. So where should I start from? Let's start with someone that has no knowledge of Web3, Web2, Web1 at all. The first thing is that you have to be familiar with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I mean, you have to really be familiar with those. I mean, getting started. And also, you have to check through this glossary of Web3. We have the API, we have the um, API, we have the Arbitrum, we have the archive nodes. And when you come here, you know what a blockchain is. So, a blockchain is a distributed database that is shared among the nodes of a computer network. Blockchains store a continuous growing historical ledger of information. So we're talking about interaction with the database. So this is a good start for you to understand the terms and as well as knowing a little bit of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These links will be shared, and then also this link can be used for either if you are even into Web2 currently, I mean, front end, back end, with different programming languages, you can also leverage on this Web3 glossary. And anytime you hear a word that you are not sure of, you can come here and check, okay, this is gas now, is a measurement of unit. Okay, so moving on, let's go to a front end developer. I believe a front end developer is already building applications that are interacting with the consumer and showing the UI UX display. Now, Web3 is a collection of libraries. You have to start learning the Web3 SDK and library. And there are different type of library and SDK, but for this video and as a Web3 JS ambassador, of course, I recommend Web3 JS. So, Web3 JS is a collection of libraries that allows you to connect with a local or remote Ethereum node. So, Web3 is built on, remember, I said Ethereum is a blockchain. We are building on this Ethereum blockchain. So, I would say that it uses HTTP, WebSockets, and other communication protocol. So, as a front end engineer, you know the way you communicate to the back end, either through Chaos, CP, um, HTTP, those API calls that you made. So, you can also interact with this Web3 JS, which makes you interact with the Ethereum node through Web3 JS. XDK. As simple as that. You can see, not bad. So if I open this link will take you to the chain safe YouTube channel where you can have a look at different videos on how to get started with the SDK. This is how to connect with a React application, and this will be a good starting point. Um, I also have the GitHub repository, you can see. So I'm going to just, for the sake of this video, so that you can hear me very well. So this is the Web3 JS repository, and you can go through it. This is the link to getting started, how you install. You have to have a simple node, and from there you do your installation, and then you can initialize it. It's just like an object, and from there you can interact with it. Just call a new object and start putting on your different MetaMask address. Perhaps, yes, there is one more thing to look at, and this is a MetaMask wallet. It's actually, you have to really get a MetaMask wallet. It's just like an address whereby you have like your account of your Bitcoin and your Ethereum. Let's have an idea of a bank account. So I have like a certain amount in my bank account, and then I could share my bank account with you so that you can transfer money to me. So also you have to have a MetaMask account. Um, Video about that in the upcoming tutorials. But for now, just have an idea of what you have to know. So that is for a front end developer. For a back end developer, you might have to dive into some um, concrete programming languages. Like this is like Solidity, and it is high level, and it's also a programming language. So you can just have the idea of you're trying to interact more with not like an hex decay, but diving really into the fundamentals, like writing under smart contracts, and it allows programmers to write self-executing code that powers blockchain application. So you are writing basically, there are SDKs that have been written for you, but you want to write, of course, go ahead. So I would say you can learn Solidity, you can learn Rust, you can learn Viper, and a link to Solidity. This is I will recommend um, this YouTube. So this is a free code camp YouTube that you can rush through. It's just 1 hour, 30 minutes, and of course I'm also learning, so you're not alone. So, and also you can also view through this. This is like a 32 hours course, and of course it's for you to learn blockchain solidity fundamentals. If you're JavaScript, you can easily pick this up, and I'm sure there's one for Python too, but there are as much as a lot of resources online, and for a full stack developer that interacts with both the front end and the back end, you can learn Solidity, also Rust, Viper. You can also get to know about a lot of SDK. We have Ethereum JS, also we have um, a lot you can learn Golang. So you really have to interact more, try to diversify more, because you are into full stack, and it's just a combination of everything, like I've said. Whether you are no stack, whether you front end in Web2 can come to a no stack, and learn the terms, learn those things that you don't know. So there are different ways to climb it. There are different ways to come into Web3. It's as simple as anything. So it's not as complex as, oh, what are they doing there, or what is happening there. And this is a the last resource I'll be sharing, and it's a complete Web3 and Solidity development roadmap, and that was written in 2022. Um, this is how the fundamentals of computer science, the fundamentals of blockchain, decentralized application, front end development, and you see, it also encompasses what you could learn and how you could go on and learn it. And there are different university you can also learn online. There's Academy, and I'm sure there's also Web3 University. So what are you waiting for? I mean, with all these resources, there is limitless possibilities and how you can get started on. And don't forget, the best way to get started is to start using your SDK library from the Web3 JS. That is free and open source. I mean, you can just do npm install Web3 JS. Start. Okay, so this is the downloads, and this is the official page, and this is basically you have to really go through the documentation, the installation, the packages, and these different packages we have called the error, also the offering, and the packages, how to fetch errors, how to catch errors, the models to interact with. Like I said, is basically like an object, and you have thousands of resources at your hands. So why don't you join us on this journey? And let's recap what we've learned today. Basically, we've gone through what Web 2 is, Web 1 is, and Web 3 is. And I've shared resources which will be linked in this video also about the documentation, the online resources, the GitHub repository. And in our next video, we'll be diving more deeper into creation of decentralized application, different application, interacting with the SDK, even writing um, raw programming languages, and you don't want to miss this. Remember to join our Discord community for support and updates, and follow Web3JS on Twitter. Keep learning, keep exploring, and from me to you, happy coding. So, yes, great job. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've explored essential resources for learning Web3 development, including official documentation, online courses, and key GitHub repositories for source code. In our next video, we will dive into building your first decentralized application using Web3 JS. And that's a spoiler for you. Remember to join our Discord community for support and updates, and follow Web3 JS on Twitter. Keep learning, exploring, and happy coding.